Right, we are live. All right, sorry for the little bit of delay. I just had an issue with some technical issues with LinkedIn, so I had to reconnect it. So we're going live streaming in three different places, my Facebook page, LinkedIn, and my YouTube channel. Um, so today I have a couple of things that I want to talk about. This is my first of many live sessions that I plan to do every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays talking about marketing and Thursdays real estate. So um, if you have any questions regarding marketing, automations, automating your business, let me share with you that link that you can submit your questions. If you have questions, put them in the comments as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here the link is you can go to my website, kmadison.com/contact, and you can submit your questions there. And if I get it during the middle of the week or any time after this, I will answer them on the following Tuesday. You can also write your questions on the comments below as well. All right. And then um, for those that are not familiar with I have two Facebook group. One is real estate related, which is Real Estate Pros Mastermind. You can go to those this link. I will also put the links below as well. Um, it's Real Estate Pros Mastermind. It's a Facebook group. That's where I go in a little bit more deep and go over more, I guess, in depth into some of the things that I talk about during this live. I also have another Facebook group, which is 16x your business. You can put that link, you can type in that link, or I will also put that link in the description after the Facebook Live. Right. I will try to put it during when I'm going live, but I just didn't have the chance to do it. But I will put it in the description in the future. All right. So today, the number one question I guess I get asked, or I got asked, I used to or co-organize a meetup for about 8 to 9 years prior to this. And the number one question I got asked, as well as some of the questions that I get most of the time when people are coming into the Facebook group, is how do I get generate more leads? How do I get more business? Especially if you're an agent or an investor, how do I get more seller leads? People, you know, and that's the number one question that I get asked. And so specifically what I do and what I'm going to be focused on is how to generate leads for free. Well, nothing is literally for free, but what I mean by mainly is without paid ads or without posting like tons of posts on social media. And so automating that process. The other thing I do think that paid ads come into play at a certain point in your business when you need to scale. But I do believe that really um, the way to leverage online presence is utilizing SEO, local ranking, and that's what I'm going to be focused on when I talk about marketing and automations every Tuesday. All right, that's what the main topics or the things that I'm going to talk about. And so, um, oops. So today, what I have is if you comment below blueprint, um, what I'll do is I have a blueprint that I created, which took me literally 6 years because I've been in the marketing uh, doing digital marketing for the past 6 years, and this is the framework that I've came up with, and the framework that um, basically has been tweaked, and it's we're constantly tweaking it because when it comes to SEO, especially local SEO. Um, Things constantly are changing. No, I don't say constantly. It changes over time, and so we had to make some changes accordingly. So if you do have our, blueprint from before, I will make sure that I'll send you a new one as we update it. So, but if you want a copy of our framework. This is literally the framework that we utilize to generate leads online and for our clients as well. And so, comment below with the word blueprint. You can direct message me on, whatever social media platform that I'm on. The best place to direct message me probably on Instagram and also on LinkedIn. All right, so you can find me. Just type in Paul Kim 360, and you should be able to find me. And so, uh, direct message me with the word blueprint, and I'll send over that blueprint. Um, so I've been thinking about how can I show, like, I do, so the thing that the motto, my motto is, I don't just preach, but I do what I preach. And so back in 2016, this was a time when, I was just trying to figure out a way to generate leads online and business online um, without constantly having to chase business. And so I've tried posting on social media. I've tried doing videos on YouTube. And those, I'm not saying those don't work, but I'm just saying it was just a lot of work. And so what I did at that time is I committed to, I came across um, Trevor, he's the owner of the Carrot platform. It's specifically for real estate agents, and that's what I use in my business, for my real estate business. And the way that I'm going to really share with you the stuff that I do is I'm going to share just my business, my own business, uh, because I don't want to show, I can't really show my client's business because I think, I thought about this and I want to respect their privacy and I want to respect, because at the end of the day, when we're doing SEO, I'm trying to get my clients to rank, on top of the searches, and so I want to respect that. So the way I came to this conclusion is that I don't mind showing you what I do in my business, which is my real estate, also for my marketing business as well. Okay, um, so for that reason, I decided that back in 2016 um, I decided and committed to generating leads online via SEO. Um, and back then, I didn't really know about Google, which is Google My Business and Google Business Profile, which is a very, very big component of generating leads. Uh, well, ranking locally in your local market. So we're going to talk about that in my future lives. So, but I think when people talk about generating leads online, they immediately go to, a couple of things, which is posting on just posting content, um, you know, using Facebook ads. And if you don't know what you're doing with Facebook ads, you could burn a lot of money. You could spend thousands of dollars and really get a lot of crappy leads or uh, leads that are not responsive. And so what you want to do is what I decided to do is focus on SEO, focus on uh, generating people, having people, having, I guess, business attracted to you, having people when, there are people out there that are searching for results. So they're searching for, not results, searching for problems to their solution to their problems, and they're searching on Google. And so if you pop up in that search, um, and you have you have something on your website or somewhere on your social media or on Google business on your Google listing that potentially can solve their problems, they're going to reach out to you. And so in 2016, I made that commitment. And so I think what happened was back in 2016, I followed the strategy that Trevor and their system pretty much laid out, and I was able to get ranked on Google for ranked on page one. But since then, for like 2016 to 18, so for about 3 to 4 years, I haven't done anything to that website, right? And so, um, but what I was saying before that, sorry, sometimes I get off tangent. So, um, what happens is that a lot of people just go straight to promotions, but are not aware that you need to really assess where you are, where your business is online. And also, you need to build a foundation first. Okay, so with when I say you need to assess where you are, probably the best way for me to show you is if I share my screen and let's just go take a look at my um, my website. Okay, so let me share my screen and let's see if this works. Let's see if I show on screen. All right, there we go. So um, prior to 2016, when my real estate business is called CGIS Group, had no presence. So if I were to type in, see the company, my company, CGIS Group online, you would not be able to find it. But now, if I were to go and type in CGIS Group, right? Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll go incognito. Okay, so incognito in Chrome basically doesn't look at your browsing history. And so if I type in CGIS Group, and that's the name of my real estate company. So as you can see, I typed in CGIS Group and I show up on first. Prior to 2016, I was nowhere, I was not visible online. So so what I mean by an online assessment, you have to look at your company or your name if you're an agent, or you work as an insurance agent, um, operating under your name. Type in your name and your business and see what is showing up and what is not showing up. That's pretty much it when you're doing an online assessment, and that kind of tells you what you need to work on. The other thing that you need to do is look at your competitors as well and see where they're showing up. And then if they're showing up somewhere, then that kind of tells you, okay, you need to work on those, trying to figure out how to get those listings to show up. And so if you look at this is DMB. This is Facebook. So Twitter. So as you can see, a lot of the social media shows up. That's because Facebook and Twitter and those social media platform has what's called high domain authority, and so Google looks at them as um, a website or domain that has authority. Okay, so basically, the way that I think this was developed by Moz or a company, and so um, if you this is actually a furniture company. There's Zoom Info, and you can see that there's Manta, there's Better Business Bureau, MapQuest. These are all listings that have went into and I've set up my own profile. So that's what's called a digital foundation. I also see you can see YouTube. There's also YouTube here, Foursquare, Yelp. Um, and then along here, there should be Instagram. I don't post a lot of stuff on Instagram, and that's probably the reason why it's not showing up here. Um, they wrote here, CJ's official. Here's Alignable, uh, and you can see, maybe I missed Instagram. It's probably because I don't have not posted a lot on Instagram, and that's probably the reason why it's not showing up here. But um, so Facebook and Twitter, that's odd. I haven't posted on Twitter. Maybe I have, maybe I don't remember. But um, so you have to do an online assessment. Every industry is different. For real estate agents, I would, Zillow, Realtor.com, and all of those listings have to basically be consistent. So if somebody's searching for you and they see, you go to, let's say, Realtor.com, and you're showing your old company that you used to work before. So that could be problematic. Um, if you're a coach, you want to make sure you're showing up. And if you're not showing up, um, what are some of the keywords that would be that potential customers are looking for when they're searching online. Okay, so you need to go into all of those social media platforms and start setting them up. Okay, so that will be the first thing that I would say is to do an online assessment of where you are and where you want to be, and then you got to start building that digital foundation. All right. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, put your comments below. Like I said, if you do see this live in the future, and if you want to go directly to my website, that's kmadison.com/contact. You can submit your questions there as well. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you to get started on your quest for generating leads online. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. This coming Thursday, I'm going to be doing talking about real estate, specifically foreclosures and short sales. And hope to see you there if you have any real estate related questions. Okay, bye now.